Hey guys, welcome back to our vegan kitchen. I've got a great recipe for you today. It's a dessert. It's not gluten-free, but it can be made gluten-free if you just change it up for a gluten-free flour blend. It's for patriotic cake. And it's patriotic because it's going to be red, white, and blue. Okay, so you've guessed it. Strawberries, blueberries, and I suck at icing, so
right.
If you make a good frosting, go for it. Do what you do you. But I do not do me frosting. So I'm gonna go with a purchased one. But let's get started with the cakes. It's gonna be a 2-layer. One layer is going to be flavored by blueberry, and the other one is going to be flavored by strawberry.
Ooh.
Very simple recipe. So in my mixing bowl, I've already got 2 cups of flour. I'm going to be adding 1 cup of sugar. It sounds like a lot, but I'm using the Lakanto monk fruit. 0 calories, 0 glycemic index, so it's healthier. Don't worry so much because it's not like high fructose corn syrup. It'll be okay. Everything will be all right. Some baking soda, some Himalayan sea salt, and I believe that's all of the dry ingredients.
Whoa.
So I'm just going to give it a little over at the KitchenAid before we add the wet. Just enough to get an equitable distribution. Perfect. Alright, I've got a cup of non-dairy milk. I'm using flax milk today for the first time for cooking. I hope it's good. It should be, right? Because you use like a flax egg.
Yeah.
Flax milk. So I'm putting about a tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar in there. That's going to curdle the milk and make it kind of like a buttermilk. I'm just going to let that sit while I do the rest of the wet ingredients over here. Some pure vanilla extract. Going to put in a good 2 shots of that. So that's going to translate to like 2 teaspoons. Also, I'm going to put in some avocado oil, 1/3 of a cup. Or you could use any non-strongly flavored oil. Glug, 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 glug. Let it drip in. Now while this is mixing, I'm going to add my milk. I'm going to slop it up real good.
Not a great angle here.
No, not for me either. Alright, so you don't want to overmix this, really just until it comes together. Might have to scrape down the sides once. You don't want any dry patches in there, much like your skin.
Some great life advice in here.
Yeah. Alright, that
It smells good.
Right? Tastes good too. What we're going to do is pretty much divide that in half, because we're going to add the coloring, aka flavoring, aka fruit puree, to each half. And we're going to bake it off in 2 separate layers. So let me grab a bowl and we'll put half in a bowl. So here I have just blueberries that I whipped up in my blender. It's 1/3 of a cup. I'm going to mix that. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
it's
that's
like a jelly.
weird.
I'm going to mix that up with the first cake batter. It's going to turn it a beautiful blue purpley color. Depending on what you like, you might want to do like a little tie-dye thing where, you know, it's not perfectly one color. It's just like tie-dye effect, like some darker, some lighter. I think that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And then whatever's left in here, I have also made some strawberry puree in the dry blender. You're not supposed to do that. I'm also going to add a 1/3 cup to that. So I've got my pan over here that I've already prepared with the parchment in the bottom because I don't like surprises. Make sure it's even. You got all the bubbles out. This is going to go in at 350 for about 30 minutes. Bye. Be delicious. Alright, so we fast forward ahead in time. I'm at my mom's house now, and I'm icing the first layer, which was blueberry. And that icing was a little bit weird because it was a coconut base and it was, I don't know, it was a little hot.
but I'm topping it with some fresh blueberries. I used a different size pan for the strawberry layer, so it's a little bit smaller, which is okay because it kind of showcases the blueberries. It was very moist though. That parchment paper was clutch. Here is the beautiful finished cake. It looks like a winner. My husband's cutting into it. It didn't hold together very well layer-wise because I was kind of cheap on the frosting. I only used 2/3 of that tub. I didn't want it to be too sweet, but the presentation nonetheless was beautiful. You could definitely see the different colors and the layers, and the fresh fruit gave it an amazing taste.
Alright, thanks for putting up with the voiceover. It was a little bit of a touchy situation. We had to get everything done, so we had to do the rest at my mom's house. But this is what was left. It was a huge hit.
Alright.
And you could see the layers, strawberry on the top, blueberry on the bottom. We used the store icing. It was a hit. Everybody loved it.
It's very good.
It was moist. It tasted very fresh. So I hope you give it a try. The basic cake mix recipe is very, very good. So even if you don't do the fruit and you use it for just like a cupcake or something, it's a winner. So give it a shot. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe for more. We have merch now in the end slate and
Woo!
in the info box. And all of the measurements will also be in the info box. So until next time, much love.